Eyewitness News at 10 starts now.
We begin with breaking news out of South San Antonio. Police say a man is dead after a vehicle hit him around 8 o'clock. This happened at Pleasanton and East Amber. There's no information right now on the make or model of a car that hit him.
More breaking news at East South Cross in South New Braunfels, outside the Dollar General store there. Police say someone ran up to a vehicle and opened fire. One person was shot in the back and rushed to a hospital with life-threatening injuries.
A San Antonio police detective investigating a murder case tonight experienced a new flash of violence. The detective's patrol unit was sprayed with gunfire. This happened on the northeast side in the 200 block of Rainbow off Austin Highway. Sharon Coe is live from police headquarters with the latest for us. Sharon?
Jeff and Sarah, police are questioning 5 people tonight. Police Chief Anthony Trevino tells me a detective was following up on last night's shooting on Rainbow Drive, where a man was shot to death outside of an apartment complex. The chief says the detective pulled up on a driveway and was looking over his notes when a person came out of one of the homes and pointed a gun at the detective. The chief says as the detective tried to get away, the person fired multiple shots and struck the back window. Now, when more officers arrived to help, the chief says 2 people ran away from the home. They were caught near Eisenhower Street. 3 more people inside that same unit surrendered to police on their own. The chief says the SWAT team is checking out the home tonight just in case and sending in a robot.
The location, because even though we don't have any indication that there's nobody else inside the residence, we just want to take all precautions, make sure that there's not anybody else in the residence that was either involved in the shooting or is possibly injured or anything of that nature.
Now, the detective was not injured. The police chief tells me it's too early to say if the shooting tonight was connected in any way to the murder investigation. He says detectives will question everyone involved tonight to learn more. Reporting live, Sharon Coe, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
We have a developing story out of Mexico coming in Eyewitness News. Officials there say at least 16 people are dead and 22 others injured after a bus collided with a train. This happened in Nuevo Leon near the Texas-Mexico border. Investigators are looking into whether the bus driver tried to beat out the train at a road crossing where this collision took place.
A 911 call for a man trapped at an industrial facility took EMS and police tonight to Bear Concrete Works in the 19,400 block of Judson on the northeast side. They arrived to learn a man had suffered a fatal heart attack.
A form of marijuana has arrived in Texas, and it's gaining in popularity in parts of the state because it's as strong, we're told, as smoking 20 joints of weed. And it's easier to hide from police. Rogelio Maris tells us about marijuana wax.
These products might look innocent enough. What you don't know, though, is that they're laced with marijuana, which is illegal in Texas. A substance found in the oil of the marijuana plant is converted to wax or butter, and it's a growing problem in the Lone Star State.
We've had some few that they've seen, the detectives have seen. Thankfully, it's been nothing huge or out of control.
The real problem for authorities, it looks like common household products, which makes it hard to catch.
One of them kind of looks like peanut brittle, one of them kind of looks like a lip balm.
It isn't a homegrown problem.
They don't believe that it to be processed here in San Antonio. They think that the cases we are seeing are being brought in from other parts of the country.
Investigators suspect the drug is being shipped from parts of the West Coast or another state neighboring Texas.
And guys, the process to make marijuana wax, officials say, is pretty dangerous. Federal investigators are already blaming it for several home explosions around Texas. Reporting live, Rogelio Maris, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
We now know the name of an Austin police officer placed on leave as part of the murder investigation of a woman who was raised in San Antonio and worked with crime victims. Sources say his name is Vontre Clark and that he may have been the father of the unborn baby of Samantha Dean. A Bastrop County deputy found Dean's body in a parking lot February 4th. An autopsy showed she had been shot 3 times. Today, friends and family of Samantha Dean came together at Community Bible Church to remember a woman they called courageous and genuine.
Although this isn't the most elaborate tribute I could give to Sam, I'd just like to say that although she's left the world, physically her spirit will always be here with us. And she never left us alone, and she'll be with us forever.
Dean graduated from UTSA, then got her master's in forensic psychology from John Jay University in New York. She worked for the Kyle Police Department and served as a member of a sexual assault response task force and worked on a team that focused on crimes against children.
A faulty water heater may have sparked a fire that destroyed a home on the south side tonight. This happened at McDonough between I-35 and Commercial around 5 o'clock. Firefighters say the 86-year-old homeowner smelled something burning and saw smoke coming from the water heater cabinet. She called 911 and got out quickly because she thought the water heater, she said, was going to explode.
But I'm happy that I'm still here. My daughters are the ones that are upset, but I'm still here. I thank God for that.
Firefighters say the house is a total loss. The homeowner was able to save her dog.
Residents in Alamo Heights today called for a ban on CPS smart meters in their community. A citizens group went door to door and gathered more than 400 signatures for a petition. The group wants the ban in place until a more thorough investigation of the meters can be completed.
A man from Marion suspected of pointing a shotgun at another driver today was arrested in New Braunfels. Police there said the same man was later spotted carrying a shotgun outside a gas station along I-35 in New Braunfels. An officer stopped the man as he tried to drive away. Police connected the dots and took him to the Comal County Jail for pointing the gun at another person and for displaying his gun while at the gas station. A judge sentences a San Antonio mother to 24 years in prison for neglecting her badly injured toddler, burned on his genitals and the tops of his feet. Investigators said this woman that her boyfriend urged her not to take her 3-year-old son to a hospital because he would get in trouble. Instead, they put cream on the burns. The woman finally got help for her son because, quote, he started to stink. The boy's burns were so severe and badly infected he almost died. Her boyfriend has yet to go on trial for injury to a child.
East Cesar Chavez Boulevard near Hemisphere Park is being detoured over the holiday weekend. Crews are working on the underground drainage system there. We're told the work should be wrapped up by Tuesday morning. To the weather now on a beautiful Friday night. I think we got pretty lucky with today's Friday the 13th weather.
It could have been pretty scary, Sarah. Bill Taylor says we'd like to see today's weather carry over into the weekend so we can all enjoy the stock show, the rodeo, and Valentine's Day. Bill?
Wouldn't that be just perfect? I mean, you don't want to waste this kind of weather on weekdays. We saw a few clouds building in the afternoon hours. Nice sunset over Stone Oak today, but not a bad Friday at all. And temperatures tonight very comfortable, especially in Comfort, 54. New Braunfels, pair of 5s, a little warmer south of downtown. Stinson reporting 57 at this hour. Today's numbers, we hit 69 for the high, 47 to start, in the neighborhood of where we should be this time of year. And overnight tonight, we'll get a little cooler. We're going down probably upper 40s, maybe 47 in the city. I don't expect 30s anywhere for Saturday morning. Saturday's going to be beautiful, but we're already seeing weather changes by Sunday. Future radar and another blast of Arctic air. You won't need it tomorrow, but get the jackets and coats ready. Sarah?
All right, thanks, Bill. The mugshot is now out of a former teacher arrested today for having a year-long sexual relationship with an underage student. 30-year-old Gil Vicinais taught science at Clark High School from 2007 to 2014. He resigned in December and then went into hiding, according to authorities. They say the student's mother tipped him off after finding inappropriate texts on her daughter's phone.
A gambling bust in Bexar County shuts down 2 illegal gaming rooms filled with 8-liners. Authorities tell us they found 25 machines in the 4200 block of Twin Valley and arrested 3 people there. They also raided the 700 block of Englehart Road, where they say they found drugs and 50 illegal machines.
Julian Sanchez is in stable condition tonight at a hospital after firing a shot at Bexar County deputies who returned fire. We're told they were serving a search warrant in the 500 block of Rocio on the west side when they found Sanchez hiding under a blanket with a gun. Sanchez will be booked by proxy on attempted murder charges. We're learning more tonight about a shooting at DFW Airport. Authorities say a deputy shot a prisoner in a Terminal C bathroom after the prisoner tried to escape. They were waiting for a connecting flight when it happened. Authorities say the suspect, Brent Taff, assaulted one deputy and a second officer shot Taff in the hand. Taff was being taken from Utah back to Tulsa, Oklahoma, on an outstanding warrant for threatening a violent act against a judge.
Authorities in Alabama arrest a police officer accused of slamming a grandfather to the ground during a sidewalk stop. Dashcam video shows Madison, Alabama police officer Eric Parker throwing 57-year-old Shirajbhai Patel to the ground. Patel, who is a citizen from India, was walking down a street outside his son's home. The officer was responding to a call for a suspicious person, with the caller telling a dispatcher to, quote, look for a skinny black guy. Patel does not speak English, but he did not commit a crime. The FBI is investigating this for potential federal violations. Patel is in a hospital tonight with multiple broken bones.
Still ahead, a new development in a brawl at a Walmart.
And a cross-dressing thief caught on camera.
Plus, the website lonely people are turning to invent their significant other.
Today's aquifer down about 4 to 5 tenths a foot. Not too bad, 644.8. And Mountain Cedar's down too. It was 4,000 plus yesterday, down to 1,270 in today's air, but more fall elm and a little more mold to deal with today. All right, coming up, we're looking at the weekend forecast, and another good Arctic blast is heading our way, plus some pretty decent rain chances too. Joe?
I hear it's pretty cold in New York. That's where the NBA is. They've taken a break for the All-Star game, and well, Timmy Duncan is there representing the Spurs. Today, he was asked about retirement. His answer coming up in sports.